if you want to scale your Amazon business, there's multiple levels that you can actually take advantage of. The one people talk about the most and use the most is just the money lever. I will call it like that. It's just injecting more money and keep injecting more money to make more money back. The thing is that it is gonna give you the best improvements to a certain extent, and I reached a point where I want to use other levels to actually better my business. And I talked a little bit about that yesterday, but you need to understand how a business works. What is a business? And a business is a machine that takes money, that turns money into inventory into account receivables when you get a sale, and it's called account receivable because you do not get the money directly yet. From account receivable, you need to turn the money back into real money, and hopefully you have more money than when you started. But the step of the process that I really want to improve, I should say, is turning my inventory into account receivable, meaning that I want to shorten this cycle and I want to make this process faster. What does that mean? So the average number of days that an item stays in my inventory is 60 days as of today, which means that my whole inventory will flip 6 times in one calendar year. Okay, so in 365 days, my inventory will flip in its entirety 6 times. Which means that, let's say I have $100 of capital, I'll start with 100. If I have a 70% return on investment, after 6 flip, I will have $2,413 contingent that I keep reinvesting all the profits back into the business. Okay? So compound interest is one of the wonders of this world, if you didn't know. This is how it works. It works kind of like investing. But my goal is to really take advantage of this lever and bring down the average days an item stays in my inventory from 60 days to 45 days. By doing this, I will be able to increase the numbers of times my inventory flips in 1 year, and it will go from 6 times to 8 times. If I can keep everything else equal, so the return on investment and everything else, I will, instead of $2,413 after 1 year, if I started with $100, this will bring our total to $6,975. So it's $4,000 more, and you can really see the compound effects taking place. So I'm going to tell you a little bit how I plan to do that, and you need to think about it this way, okay? How can I make sure that my inventory flips way faster? There's a couple things that you can actually, of course, there's some stuff that you cannot, that it's out of your control. For example, a fulfillment center's processing time. So let's say a fulfillment center take 3 months to process your items. Of course, this is going to shorten. You cannot take, there's nothing you can do. However, there's a few things that you can actually do to improve this and shorten your cash flow cycle. So the one I'm really going to try to focus on is, I really spent the last few weeks get better at multiple sourcing methods, and the reason I did this is to have potentially more leads and be able to select leads that sells way faster than my average leads that I have right now. So the faster my product sells, the more it's going to shorten this step of the cycle. So this is the first thing I am going to do. The second is maybe take advantage of fulfill FBM, doing FBM a little bit more. I have a few products for which I do FBM that sells really good, and this, of course, because you do not need to send them to Amazon, you can actually sell them the same day as you received them. And this is one thing that I'm really going to try to implement more to shorten the cycle and scale my business. The third one is being way more conscious, trying to understand way more and make better choices with quantities that I want to purchase, so I can have, because I used to I think I said in previous videos, but I used to buy inventory for 2 months and sometimes way more than that, just to be sure, that I had the whole inventory if it was a limited sale or whatever. So I am going to focus on trying to forecast how much inventory I get, how much inventory I will be able to sell in 45 days. And if I get better than that and try to purchase inventory just for 45 days, this will of course shorten my average day in inventory, because the number of items you have in stock for a specific product, like if you have 300 items in stock and the product only sells 50 a month, and then you need to share the buy box, you are gonna have like inventory staying in your in the warehouse for too long. So this is something I am going to try to be really conscious of and really focus on that. So I will need to change a couple of things in my business and make more conscious choice, and I will keep you guys updated, of course, and I will let you know how it worked for me. And this is what I'm really going to focus in the next 2-3 months, 3-4 months maybe, before I really start injecting way more money back into the business and really grow it to hopefully $100,000 a month. So this is my plans. Guys, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about that. Let's have a discussion. I like discussing with you because I like actually sharing ideas with you. All the stuff I say is just my personal experience, my personal understanding of the business world and how a business runs. It's a lot of course, I put a lot of theory into it because I studied business, if you didn't know. And I really like learning about business, accounting, finance, all that stuff. And I try to put all that into my Amazon business. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let's have a discussion. Let's see how we can all improve ourselves. And I personally think that this is the step that's going to take me to the next step and have better foundation. And this is really what it is about. Having a better foundation to go from $50,000 a month to hopefully 100,000, 200,000 maybe in the future. But I believe that by doing this first and focusing on that first, and then maybe taking new loans and stuff, I believe that this is what's gonna set up the foundation for me to create exponential growth when I actually inject way more money in a couple of months. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments, and check out this other video. I don't know which one is gonna say because I did not think of that in advance. I'll see you tomorrow for a new video.